what's going down, guys? We got another video here. This one is titled Single Mom of Three Tries Shaming Men for Not Choosing Her and Gets Roasted. Let's check it out.
Hey, I'm gonna try to make this video quick, but I got so much to say, so much emotion right now. But first off, I want to start off saying how much I hate the society we live in today, the generation we live in today, when it comes to how men see and treat women who have 3+ more kids and 2 or more baby daddies, and how they try to put us in a category of women who are not worthy of being wives or married to or taken serious.
This is already starting off crazy. I'm just going to keep it real. For the fact that she even got on here and said what she just said answers most of our questions, if we had any, about women like this. But hey, I'm going to let the video play out.
And here's why. Because not everybody's situation is the same. So the way you guys categorize us, I'm not understanding.
Okay, I know that's short, but she keeps on messing up, guys. She doesn't. It surprises me that she doesn't see what's happening here, what she's doing, what she's saying. I don't think she understands that men don't care about your situation. Okay, we look at facts. We don't care about how it makes you feel. We're not looking for that. We're just, okay, what do we have here? What are we working with here? We're working with a woman who has 3 kids, 2 baby daddies. Not a good thing. That's it. Raps, right? That's all they see. Now, the woman is going to try to say, well, wait, you don't understand how that happened, though. Like, that's going to change the fact that you have 3 kids that aren't his and you have 2 baby daddies, right? That's not going to change. They're talking as if the way they explain it is going to change the dynamic, and it's not going to.
For one, let me go ahead and be real and raw with my situations and to why it didn't last or work out in my case. And you cannot fault me for it. For one, first kid was by someone I went to high school with. Okay, we got together in our early 20s. I had my daughter by the age of 22. So he was somebody, of course, I knew of. I guess you could say grew up with or whatever. In the beginning, it was fine. It wasn't until after I had the baby where it just hit the fan. But his thing was, he grew up in a household where his mom and dad fought all the time. They were married and they are still together today, to this day. And I guess he felt like the only way we're going to survive or make a long relationship is if we fought every day. I'm going to tell you right now, today, I'm not going to spend my life fighting like Ike and Tina. Just because you have this idea that we're supposed to fight every day. And I mean fighting. I mean fight. But I'm not talking about arguing. I'm talking about putting hands on each other. I don't have time for it. So, I got to the point where I said, he got one more time. And I'm done. And that pretty much was what happened. I just did not want my daughter to feel like that was okay. And she's being a little girl. I don't ever want her to think that what I was going through was okay and acceptable. So therefore, I cut it off. Now, before I cut it off, I'm not going to lie. We were engaged. We had rings. Both of us had rings. And we also went to the courthouse. Had marriage license, but we never went on to actually get it completed and signed.
So let me stop her right there, right? So it's funny how she's starting that out and telling how men should feel about her being a single mom with multiple kids by multiple baby daddies, right? And it's weird because women always talk like this, that you're wrong if you don't want them based off of their situation and what they've done. But yet still at the same time, a woman has all the latitude to say whatever she wants about the type of man, and how dare a man be a certain way. Facts. And try to talk to her, which Facts. Is insane. Baby, it's okay. We all make choices in life. and we have to be responsible for whatever outcome that is. And the way she says this, 3 kids, 2+ baby daddies, how dare y'all not want me and say that it's such and such. But this is a lengthy video, so I'm gonna get back to it and let her finish, because I haven't even watched the whole thing. So let's get back to it and see what she's talking about and how she's gonna land the plane with this.
I'm not saying everybody that I've ever been with, they know I want to be married. That has always been what I wanted. I'm not being with you just for us to just be dating and around and not get married. So yeah, that's something I've always discussed with everybody. Okay? So I made it known that I wanted to be married. Alright, so baby daddy number 2. After I broke up with the first one. Baby daddy number 2 comes around.
Number 2.
We dated for a whole year. He had some baby mamas before me. And of course, I told him in the beginning, like, you know, if you want your family, we could just be friends. You know, I ain't trying to deal with baby mama drama. I ain't got time for it, sir.
Really?
I have no problem.
Wow.
We could just be friends. You go on and live that life. Well, as months and months go on, after a year, I'm realizing that he went from not wanting his baby mama to you still kind of like sneaking talking to her and things. And it was making me uncomfortable. So I sat down one day with him and I told him I'm not in love with him. I think he should just go back and be with his baby mama, because, you know, and I remember sitting on this little bitty couch of mine and I'm telling this man this. And he was like, he wasn't like mad about it or nothing. He just kind of was cool. But not even a week later, I find out I'm pregnant. And I'm devastated because at this point, I don't want another kid.
But y'all been having unprotected sex. Stop the cap.
2, I don't want another baby daddy. And I just don't want to just be with this dude after, you know, knowing he might still want his baby mama. So I was like literally stressed in the beginning. I was stressed. And
None.
I remember praying. I remember just praying. And I was like, God, if it's meant for me to have this child, please just let him be healthy and let it be a boy. Lo and behold, it ended up being a boy.
So you were dealing with a guy with multiple baby mamas that you knew about. He's shooting the club up raw on a regular basis.
Facts.
And the fact that you're still sneaking dealing with your baby mamas or whatever have you, and now I end up pregnant. I always say, and this is for you ladies watching and the fellas that's watching, women, if a woman has sex with you raw, that means she wants to have your baby. Or she doesn't mind having your baby. Just how it is.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And
Straight
to
up.
play ignorant, you just had a baby by one guy who he seemed to have been the problem. And just like this one, this guy seems to be the problem.
Right.
And what's the common denominator in all of this? I'm just being honest, if you really think about it, because this is some things that women will talk about, and she's just like, well, I'm just here, this innocent victim, even though I'm busting it open and letting him squirt.
Right.
But God, please just, it's not to say it like this, but she's like, God, please just let it be a healthy boy. And that's what I wanted. So it sounds like you wanted to get pregnant by the dude.
Listen to how they talk, guys. I tell you, if you let them talk long enough, they'll always lead you to the breadcrumbs. If you follow the breadcrumbs, they'll lead you to what you're looking for. Let me say it that way. All you got to do is let them talk. I promise you, they will eventually let you know what the hell is really going on. She's not telling the entire story. But at the same time, she's not taking accountability for her own actions. Nobody made her open herself up and open her legs like that. Nobody made her allow this guy to go in there without protection. So now it's his fault. Okay.
You know what I mean? And there's probably some type of competition between you and his baby mamas, which is how it always is. But let's go.
My baby dad and I got back together, was trying to fix some things, was trying to work it out. And we stayed together. We ended up having another kid. I remember after having the second kid, he gave me a ring because he knew I wanted to be married or whatnot, but we never went on and got married because too much was going on. I'm not gonna lie, that relationship was toxic. There was too much going on. It was so toxic. I was getting to the point where I would look in the mirror and I couldn't recognize myself. It was so much going on both sides, and it was just too much fighting, too much. It was just not healthy in no form or fashion.
Yep.
So I made a decision to go ahead and break that off, and it was beyond repair. There was nothing we could fix. I'm sorry.
She made the decision to go ahead and break that off. Listen to the words. She made the decision to go on and break it off. And then they're the same ones who want to bitch and moan about can't find a man, can't do this, can't do that, when they can't get it right with the daddy or the father of their own children, guys. But they expect another guy from the outside to come in with a cape on and an extra tight bodysuit and take up all of the damage. You can't make this shit up. R.I.P. Kevin Samuels.
He ain't lying.
It was just unfixable. I'm sorry. And the thing about me, and I'm Aquarius, when I love you hard.
Here we go.
And I'm going to do all I can. So in that second relationship, I spent 8 years trying to fix on something that just was not going nowhere.
8 years?
My first baby daddy, that was 4 years. So this is my problem. Okay, with the guys that say you can't take these women serious. Rather choose women that have no kids. And the ones that don't have no kids, you don't know if they had abortions. You don't know how many men they slept with because they don't have kids. They out here dating them all. You don't know. So you need to tell me against my two. You rather pick a woman that has no kids and that's probably been with way more men in 1 year because they have the freedom.
I can't believe I'm hearing this, guys. She is really trying to sell herself while shitting on women with no kids. Like, bro, you cannot make this shit up. What the hell? You know, the funny thing is, she don't think she's doing anything wrong. She does not think that what she's saying here, there's nothing wrong with it in her mind. When in reality, guys, from a man's perspective, this is somebody who just cemented herself into single purgatory for life. Like, I'm not touching this with a 10-foot pole. I'm not getting close to it. I don't give a damn. The closest thing she will probably receive to any kind of relationship will be with the lights down low, and it will be the guy hitting it and then disappearing into the night. That's it. It's going to be nothing more than that. I'm telling you guys. And she doesn't even know. She doesn't even understand what she's doing right now.
And they're out here dating them all. So it could be 50 plus dudes that they've been with or they're trying to get to know versus the 2 baby daddies I have dealt with in those 12 years. Then they want to mention about us having stretched out vaginas or uteruses or whatever. So yeah, I have carried 3 kids in my uterus. I have, between the pounds of 5 pounds and 6 pounds. My kids were never big.
Is she?
But do you know that when you breastfeed, the uterus contracts and it shrinks back to the size
this woman?
that it was.
Bro, I swear she's cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Did y'all know that? People feel like breastfeeding is just for the baby.
Trying to sell herself like it's crazy work.
It shrinks our uterus back to where it was. And I breastfed every last one of my kids up until they were a year. So, okay.
What's wrong with this woman?
Just gonna throw that fact out there. Okay, so versus a woman who's probably had 12 abortions. Do you know what abortion does to?
Now, this chick is projecting for one, and it's weird when single moms like this, you got 3 kids that a man has to deal with, right? 3 kids that aren't grown at this point. You're basically going to put them first, and you're trying to put down, and they always say, you don't know how many. Well, we don't know how many you had, and we don't know how many dudes have been clapping you up and all this stuff like that as well. You're just trying to say, just because you say you've only been with 2 guys in this, 12 years or whatever it was you said, doesn't mean that it's true. Who wouldn't want to deal with a woman who can make time for you or whatever? Yeah, majority of every woman that you come across, the majority of the women that you come across, chances are they've had a smortion or multiple smortions. So that's between her, God, and whoever's doing the procedure on her. But you don't know, 40 plus, 12 plus, like...
Yeah.
Baby, what you're not saying anything about what it is that you would bring to a situation at all. You're trying to say, well, I breastfed and it shrinks the uterus and it snaps back, and that's all women can lead with at the end of the day is the box. And that's basically what she's saying. But let's get back to it, man.
Our uterus, the scarring of the tissue, unless they took a pill, depending on when they caught the pregnancy. But do you know what it does to the body? And I'm just not the type to just go lay on the table and take a pill. I'm the type of person, I can't even run up on a squirrel if he was running in front of me right now. I would literally flip this car to save a squirrel than my own self. Isn't that crazy?
Whatever.
I'm just not that woman. And it's the fact that you guys would rather choose women who don't have kids versus a woman who has kids, who is a nurturer, a provider that will go over and beyond for you, who would love you deeply in places that in ways you've never been loved.
Oh gosh, shut the hell up. I'm sorry, I can't do it anymore. She must have been really rejected, really hurt, okay, to put out this video, guys. And she's babbling because the more and more she talks, the more and more she condemns herself. The more and more she shows men who are watching this how they need and should always stay away from her, okay? You mean to tell me this is the way you think and you got 3 kids by 2 different baby daddies? Bruh, I don't even want to play with you. I don't even want to roll around with you now. It's getting to that point where if I'm a guy and I'm watching this, I don't even want to do that. Is she an attractive woman? Yeah, she's attractive. But bro, I know crazy when I see crazy.
What?
You would rather see her as less value. It's crazy to me. Crazy to me. And I get when some men feel like the baby mama and the baby daddy might still mess around. I'm gonna tell you right now, baby, that neither one of my exes can say I allowed them to have we done anything after completely breaking up, calling it quits.
Whatever.
We have not been together sexually, let alone we have not even been in the same room together.
You have to take her word.
The first baby daddy don't even have my number. I don't have his. We don't even talk. And it is not against him or nothing. He got some things going on in his life, that I can't speak on.
You got some things going on in your life.
The second one is good and blocked. Only because he does not know how to co-parent in a way where we can be,
You was with him for 8 years though.
And positive.
Good and blocked until he ain't blocked no more.
I try to be cool with him. I
Stop the cap.
Be at peace with him. Look, Sue, I know you over there trying to clap cheeks and all that. I get that. Do you? But please, come get your kids. I'm not going to chase no man behind getting your kids. I'm just not going to do it. And if you're going to get on my nerves or if you're going to bring up the past, bitch, we don't even need to talk. Block you. So, I just... Those chapters of my life is closed. Completely closed. We're not messing around. Have no desire to mess around. I don't desire them in no form or fashion. It's the craziest things, but I am an Aquarius. So when I'm over you, I'm over you. There's no retracting, there's no going back. I know a lot of my exes probably think like, dang, I wonder if she missed me. You had your chance. If you didn't see my work the first time, I'm not going to force it the second time. And once I close that chapter, it is closed. I don't feel anything anymore. I would literally walk past you like I don't know you. And that's just how I am. But the way they try to lessen your worth because you chose, to love and be a human.
Listen, man, I'm done. I can't watch anymore. Nobody's trying to lessen you, baby. Okay? These are just facts. And if you have a product on the table and there's another product and that product has no children, you're going to lose every time. It's just a fact. It's just what it is. You're going to lose every time. Okay? You have 3 kids who all need attention and who all need some amount of attention at some point in time. You're not going to be able to escape that, especially when you just said that the fathers are not even in their lives. If that's true, then you are a single mother of 3. Okay, between work and dealing with them, where's the time? Where's the time for this new man who is going to come in and who you're going to love unconditionally and so deeply, as you say earlier in the video, right? These are just poor attempts to sell yourself, and you're doing a very bad job at that because you've spoken too much and you spilled too much on the table. I'm just keeping it real, guys. I'm just telling you from what I see from my perspective, and I'm sure if I can see it, I'm sure other people can see it as well. And she should have just never made this video. She should have never jumped on this platform and did what she did, because now it's out here. People are doing videos on it, and I don't know if she saw this or she'll see this, but if she doesn't realize she's just made a big, big boo-boo, she probably never ever will. And with that being said, I'm going to get out of here, guys. I want to thank everybody for watching the video. If you enjoyed yourself, guys, please consider hitting that like and subscribe button, because I drop content every single day on this channel. And with that being said, I will see you guys in the next video.